Hey, what's up guys? Ilario here with a new video, and I wanted to make a quick overview of the HP Touchpad since there's going to be so many new buyers over the last day or two that picked these up at a discounted price of $100 or $150. I've actually been using it for a little bit of, I want to say about a day now, and kind of getting the hang of it, so I want to do a brief overview. And we'll start off with the hardware, guys. So it's very plasticky. It feels like a giant, oversized iPhone 3GS. But that's not a bad thing. So, as you can see, the back is a glossy black. So you can see how it's a fingerprint magnet. I could even, let's go ahead and draw my name. There we go. HP in the back, nothing in the back, another camera. In the bottom you have a micro USB port. And that's it. Now on the right hand side you're going to have the volume buttons, which are very clicky. I like them. A sleep wake button, again very clicky. Headphone port, microphone. On the sides you're going to have your stereo Beats by Dre speakers. Of course in the front you have your home button and your front facing camera. So let's go ahead and get to the software side of things, guys, and I'll show you a little bit around. So here we are, guys. To get the tablet turned on you have your home button. Now I have some notifications there. I'm going to go ahead and hide real quick, and there we are. So here's your home screen. Now, one thing that's been difficult for me is I've had Android since the G1, I've had iOS since the iPhone, so those are operating systems I understand. Even BlackBerry, I had several of the BlackBerries had iOS or OS 5, so this is the first WebOS device for me, so everything is new. It's been kind of a fun day just figuring out the cool little things, figuring out the little perks about it, what works, what doesn't work. So having a new OS has been definitely fun for me. Now, that doesn't mean I necessarily love it, but I can say right now that I've definitely enjoyed it. So as you can see, here's your home screen. Now you only have one screen. Now you can see that you have these open cards. Pretty much in a nutshell, these are your open tasks. So I have two web browsing windows. I have my mail here, and I have Facebook. So these are my open tasks. If I want to get rid of them or close a task, I just grab it and I swipe up. I close Facebook and I close email. As you can see here, I have two cards on top of each other, so I can actually have multiple applications in one task. So right here I have one web page, or I can have another web page, all combined in one task. It's pretty cool because if I were to open up my calendar, go ahead and go back, I can actually grab this card and put it together in one task. So for example, if I'm doing, let's say I'm paying some bills, I need my calendar and a certain web page open, I can have this task open. Well, I can actually open up another browser window in a separate task for, let's say, Twitter or whatever. As you can see how they're separated. Let's go ahead and throw these away one by one. Now on the bottom you have your launcher, which is customizable, I believe. It is customizable. I haven't even messed with that. And here you have your home button. So press your home button to get your applications. Here you have your apps. You can go to your downloads, your favorites, and your settings. Now the touchpad is very similar to iOS, where you can actually have applications that were designed for the phone run on the tablet. So Engadget here wasn't designed for the touchpad, it was designed for the WebOS phone. As you can see, it doesn't fill up the entire screen. Now there's no way to make it bigger that I've tried everything, but it runs the application, so you're able to have, like, Pandora's not optimized, Evernote's not optimized, Engadget's not optimized, but the fact is these applications are still there and they're still usable, so they work. Now here you have your favorites, so you can actually set up like your favorite websites, bookmarks, whatever you want to do. And here I have Google Music. I haven't been able to get it to work, which has been a bummer, but let's try it one more time. Maybe it'll work. And let's see, let's shuffle all. I couldn't get it to work earlier, and it's looking very promising right now. Alright, so I actually got Google Music to work. Not bad at all. So as you can see, I have all my music here in the cloud. I can actually listen to it and have my entire library with actually having it on my device. Pretty cool. Going back here, One thing that I was actually stumped on, I was trying to get Skype on this device and there's no Skype application, and I see Skype advertised everywhere, and I'm thinking to myself, how do you do it? Well, Skype's actually integrated with this phone and video calls application. Now, I'm not going to open it for you guys. I don't want y'all to see all my contacts, but Skype is integrated with the entire device. As a matter of fact, the touchpad has a thing called Synergy, which means, how can I show it to you without showing information? Let me see here, guys. Give me a second. It has a thing called Synergy, so you can actually link your account. So it actually has Skype, and I can't show it to you guys. Let me see. I can try. No, I can't. So Google, MobileMe, all that good stuff integrated with it. But what's pretty cool about it is, like with Google, you can actually have your messaging Gtalk integrated with it. You can have Skype integrated with it. So it's all part of the operating system. So you don't need extra apps to run that. It's really, really cool. And it even has a MobileMe setting, so you can actually have your MobileMe set up with the touchpad. Now, another cool thing I have here is just type. So if I type in, let me see, if I type in Palm Pre, it's going to give me several options. It's going to give me a search for Google, search for Maps, Wikipedia, Twitter, CNN, or more. Or I can even have quick actions here, new message, new event. But it's pretty cool the fact that everything is integrated. So I can go to Wikipedia, and it's searching Palm Pre in Wikipedia. And Just Type also works for applications. So if you're searching for a certain application, you can just type from the home screen, and it'll take you to the App Store. And there we are, Wikipedia, Palm Pre. Now, one thing you are seeing, guys, the web browser is definitely not the fastest. I expected a little bit faster speeds, considering it is a 1.2 dual-core processor, gigahertz processor. But the pinch to zoom is definitely very responsive. You still have the double tap to zoom, and as you can see, that wasn't that responsive. Not being responsive at all. There we go. And again, pinch to zoom. Now, one thing though, the touchpad does have flash built in. So if I go to a website like YouTube, I'm actually going to be able to have the actual YouTube page on the touchpad, and it'll play flash. So let's go ahead and John for Lakers is Europe bound. What's all that about? Let's click on that. Oh, I actually have orientation locked. Let's go ahead and take that off. There we go. As you can see, guys, that's flash, and it's playing pretty smooth.
John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo here. Today is Sunday, August 21st, and I am ready to head off to an airport in just a few hours to go. So
there you go, guys. John 4 Lakers is going to Europe, played in flash. You got the flash ad on the side. If a video has ads, you'll see the ads. Flash is built in, and it's actually pretty smooth. It's going to be smoother than what I experienced with Android and Honeycomb, so very impressed with the flash. Now with WebOS, you're always going to have your options menu for the application on the left-hand side. So here I have my preferences. I can print. Now I have an HP printer, and it is compatible with the tablet, so I can actually print wirelessly as well. Another cool thing about the tablet is you have your notifications up here. They're very unintrusive. So I have my Facebook, I have a Facebook message, I have an email, and I have something else going on there. So if I were to click on it, it drops down the notifications. So I have obviously the Wikipedia search I did, the Facebook message, and a Google email. On the right hand side is your settings, so you can see that my battery life is 62%. I can adjust the brightness real quick, my Wi-Fi. Pretty much quick settings always there. And of course my rotation lock, so I can actually lock the screen from rotating. But overall, guys, I wanted to make this a quick video. Please drop it in the comment box, send me a message, tell me what you want to see with the touchpad. I'm more than glad to make a video on it. I'm still getting the hang of it. I can tell you right now, the OS is pretty good. I'm actually pretty impressed by it. Now, if this tablet was $500, would I buy it? Probably not. For $100 or $150, this is a steal. I'm amazed that HP dropped it that low. I think if they would have introduced this tablet at a $300 price range from the very beginning, it could have been a very successful tablet, because it has a lot of good things going for it. Synergy's awesome. The hardware, even though it's plasticky, it feels solid. It's a little bit on the heavier side, but again, It feels solid. The screen is great. The app selection is lacking, but then again, the honeycomb app selection is lacking. So I'm not sure why HP killed it off so early instead of just lowering the price. But guys, that's my opinion. As always, please like this video. Please subscribe. You can now follow me on Twitter. It's going to be Illyrio25. And let me know what you want to see on the touchpad, guys. I'll be more than glad to make a video on it. As always, have a good one. Peace.